That's the first thing that comes to
First
mind.
thing they
Pinch,
teach you.
leave an inch,
And
and
roll.
roll.
Please, people, I hope you guys are having safe sex.
Safe sex is the best sex.
We promote it. Yes, we promote it.
Safe sex is
the best sex is no sex. Celibacy.
No, when you're ready for talk, just
Like-
let me know.
What you mean, dog? Celibacy.
It's the best sex.
Yeah,
Hold
man.
on. Give me a second, please.
YaadMan podcast are the one. 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 YaadMan podcast. Tell about the YaadMan podcast. YaadMan podcast. Tell about the YaadMan podcast.
Boom.
Bam.
YaadMan podcast. Davian and Tonniel back again. Number
Yeah.
one podcast in Murcia.
Number one Jamaican podcast in Spain.
Number one Jamaican podcast in the world.
Definitely.
I think-
my brother.
I don't think so, but
You don't believe this?
I believe we will be.
Well, yeah,
I
I want to believe.
No, I believe strongly that we will be.
All right. E for effort.
No, we will be, bro. There's no failure in this.
No. There's no failure.
We will be rated number one at some point in time.
We are number one right now, Davian.
Well, yeah, that too. Okay, yeah, we're number one. Bukla. All right, people. Today
Work again. There again.
today is a rough day for me.
But more ask them some. Are you guys tired of seeing us? You think you think they're tired of seeing us or hearing us?
No, otherwise they wouldn't be listening now.
True.
They have people right now with the amount of
Yeah.
social media and content out there. People have choices in what they consume. So if you decide to spend your valuable time while you're cooking, while you're on the toilet, while you're taking a bus, while you're in the gym,
While they're washing the dishes. You know?
yeah, while you're giving those last few strokes, if this is what gets you there.
Davian. What? What?
Thank you for listening.
I hope nobody's doing that with me. No.
Brother, but
No.
pretty. So you are telling me, say, yo,
Yeah.
if you and your girl watching a podcast and then lightning strike and nature call,
A nature call.
sometimes you don't have time to turn it off. All you
Davian,
hear in the
no.
background, Tonniel's tunes.
No, David. No. I will not be listening to a podcast while I'm trying to get it on. No.
Sometimes well, for me personally, once I'm in the zone, what's around doesn't matter.
Let me ask you something. What's like the weirdest thing you've been like listening to, or you catch yourself listening to it while you're in the act?
You know what's funny? Like, I watch a lot of series. So sometimes, like, you say it's a Netflix and chill kind of vibe, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I would be there and I would be watching the series.
You watch a series, brother?
Yeah, I would be there like,
Hold on.
I was watching the series.
Oh.
I swear to God, brother.
Wait, are you trying to distract yourself so you don't come, so you're not forward
So
too soon?
Sometimes, yeah, and sometimes, like, I'm doing it, but I would really rather be watching the series.
Then why are you doing it, David? Watch the series.
No,
Useless
no.
energy.
Come on, you know us as men, we don't have that kind of luxury. We don't have the luxury of saying no. Sometimes
I get
you
you.
have to have a good excuse. But if your girl come in and say, yo,
Yeah.
Tonniel, ropes,
Oops.
and she start, tune up the machine and thing and ready for road.
You can't
And you say, baby, hold on, I want to watch that.
you're mad.
War.
Watch what?
War.
You have to get to work, man.
Yeah, so you have to put in the work. And you know what the funny thing?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Get to
them work
man.
that you put in the most of that. Cause you want she get there, so
Of course.
I want she get there. You're good. Then
You good, yeah.
You just watch the next episode.
Why?
But sometimes I pause it. If it's a good series, I need to pause it.
Yeah, so you in the middle of this thing, you go take up the controller, you go get the remote, and you go pause it, Davian. How?
Sometimes you have to, brother.
Davian, no. The thing is, me not understand.
You know what? For,
how you in the middle of this thing, and you actually get up and you get the remote.
no, get up.
Pause.
The remote normally they close to you.
Or you mean after like a water break, for example? Because sometimes, you know, it carry over and, you know, you have to take a water break.
The hydration, no.
Hydration break and then you come back again.
Let me explain it to you. Yeah. This normally happen like, say, yo, as I say, on Netflix and chill, I watch something. And I don't know about a lot of people, but
yeah,
while you're doing it, sometimes you start thinking things.
Of course,
like,
normal.
It's like, well, we're having sex. This is great. This is fantastic. But did I leave the stove on?
Jesus Christ.
Did I leave the stove on? We decided we were having dinner, right? Did I turn the stove on? Did I leave it off? So it's like 1,000 things are being processed in my brain. And then I'm back there. I'm like, wow, this is amazing.
And then and then 5 minutes later you tune out again.
No one can look at me and tell me that every time they have sex, their entire focus is on that person.
If not your entire focus, 95%.
Every time?
Not every time. Most times. Because that's how you enjoy. That's how you feel it and you enjoy it. Because if not, how you go? No. How you go enjoy the little new crevice where you find?
So sometimes you never get drift out.
Man, we drift out sometime, but very few times.
It's like the body is there, but sometimes the mind leaves and the mind comes back.
And you know why I can't do that?
Why?
I wonder if it's a secret, me I tell. I wonder if me feel.
They know everything about us.
No, not that part, yeah. Not that part, yeah. Yo, like for be honest, guys, if like me and my parents, for example, we never yet talk about for do them things, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've never had a conversation with the word.
No.
The only time I've had a conversation is when, you know, when I was younger, when I was a bit younger, my parents, they caught me with some contraceptives, you know. So my father had to sit me down and give me the talk. Are you a big man? What are you looking for? Are you really ready for this thing? Meanwhile, my cousin in the back laughing at me. The one who actually gave me the condoms.
You know what's funny? I've never had a conversation like that with my dad.
Really?
No?
Well.
Never.
I've had it at least 2 times.
Never.
2 serious sitting downs.
I think.
Wait. Like sitting downs, I'm telling you about like us recording an episode for 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Talking to. And you're just there.
No, I never get that. Never?
Well, Davian.
Never. My thing was learn as I go. And you know.
Really?
Yeah. Even put on a boots. You remember the condom commercials, like to learn how to put on a condom and stuff like that?
Yeah.
When they used to say, pinch, leave an inch,
and roll.
Even the longest time, dog. You know what the funny thing? Like, the first time I remember using one, I practice it. You had to practice it before, no?
Yeah. But did it work? No.
The practice. All right. Like, even
it
to
never
this day,
worked.
The practice of put on a condom, dog, is a barrier.
Yo, let me tell you this. Maybe I can honestly say, I never put on one good in my life, dog. Good. It's there. But pinch, leave an inch and roll.
No, you don't.
That shit never worked for me, bro.
It worked, dog. It
It
worked. You know what's funny? Like, even when I put it on now, that come to mind because the educational programs on it, like that's the first thing that comes to mind.
First thing they teach you.
Leave an inch and roll.
Yeah. Please, people, I hope you guys are having safe sex.
Safe sex is the best sex.
We promote it. Yes, we promote it.
Safe sex is
the best sex is no sex. Celibacy.
What?
Oh.
No, when you're ready for talk, just let me know.
What you mean, dog? Celibacy.
It's the best sex.
Yeah, man.
Give me a second, please.
What's this fool? Man, it's celibacy. Like what's wrong with celibacy? What's wrong with holding out?
Hey, all this. All that.
What's this for?
What the shit you're talking, bro? What shit you're talking? What the fucking shit you're talking?
Davian.
No.
But me go get back to that issue then. Yeah, may I say, I feel like say this might be a thing for most men to like. If I were to start to think about something else, you know, during.
Real?
Yeah, brother. If even a little bit, if even a noticeable bit.
No, I'm not saying it's at the forefront of my mind.
No, definitely not. No.
It's not at the forefront of my mind, but it does happen. Like, and I've spoken to girls as well. Like, sometimes they're thinking about some insecurity. They're like, oh, I wonder if he's seeing the right one is bigger than the left one.
Or I wonder if he's seeing this mark I have on my shoulder.
Exactly. I wonder if
I smell right? All of these things.
All these things. I wonder if he notices that I didn't shave one armpit and the other one is shaved.
No, let me not laugh.
No, a serious thing. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, I've had these honest conversations, and and I think we need to have those conversations. I know that, like, just because you're having sex with someone, they might be there, but they're not there as well. Like, the brain is a funny thing, you know, brother. Like, we can be thinking about multiple things at once. Like, I'm talking about this right now, and I'm also thinking what I'm gonna make for dinner.
Oh, I think you're gonna say something else.
What else? You're mad?
I think you're gonna say, I'm thinking about this now, and I'm thinking about the last time I had sex.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking about the last time I had sex. All right, don't think about that.
Okay.
It was that quick. It was that quick. Oh.
Wow.
All right. Make we do Florida man. We get a lot of requests. We don't chat the things that they like to hear about. Florida man, what did they say?
Florida man, let's explain to you guys. Florida man is a thing that you can type, like any date you can imagine, and put Florida man after, and it will come up with a crazy story of what Florida man was doing. Somebody from Florida
crazy story
is always doing some crazy things, like every day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's see 420.
Oh,
let's see 420. Yesterday was 420.
Yeah, I was gonna do today's date, but 420 is a much better one.
420 is a much better one. So let's see what Florida man was up to on the day of 420. And for those who do not know what is 420, you need to get yourself educated about the beauty, the wonderfulment of the herb.
You know, we have kids
healing
watching,
herb.
Watching this.
The herb, my friend.
We have kids watching this. Do that. Listen to that.
No, make them listen. The herb is used to make clothes, medicine, the oil, you know, shampoo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Beauty products. The beauty of this herb.
All right. You mentioned Florida man, dog.
Yeah.
And yesterday, a major Florida man happened 2020.
Really?
Florida man 2024. Happened yesterday.
Wow, what was that? Let me see now.
Florida man recently released from probation sets himself on fire outside Trump trial in New York City. This really happened? Hold on there.
Why the man would have set himself on fire?
Normally people do it in terms of protest.
Yeah, I've seen a soldier do that. But like any normal person, outsider, for example, somebody who's trying to like make a statement by setting themselves on fire. Mm-hmm. Let's hear why he set himself on fire. Why would a man set himself on fire?
They haven't. It happened yesterday, so I think they're still investigated. But the thing is that they're saying he has an history of mental illness.
Yeah.
They have not really identified him as well. The guy wrote about conspiracy theories, cryptocurrencies, Ponzi schemes, and The Simpsons. So I don't know how that good.
Well,
they say The Simpsons see into the future, you know.
It's not a lie. Yeah. I've seen things on Simpson that has come to pass these days.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it might be a coincidence. It might be a glitch in the matrix, but I've seen it. I've seen it.
So the news is still fresh on this one. So check it out. Huh?
But the thing is, first of all, mental health. Check on your friends. Ask them if they're okay. Ask them how their day went. You know, ask them how did you feel when this happened to you? You know, check on your friends, guys. So first of all, mental health is very important. But I wonder if, because this guy was talking about Simpsons, conspiracy theories, cryptocurrency, I wonder if they just labeled him as a mental case. Because that happens these days, you know. It's easy. It's so easy to call somebody crazy when they don't fit with a certain line of thinking or the status quo, for example.
It's an easy explanation, but early days yet. But that was a very dark one.
Yeah.
And you know, we're getting a lot of complaints that we are very dark with our moral dilemmas as well.
Yeah.
There's a next one. Florida man accused of stealing samurai sword. Always something crazy.
Yo.
Florida man accused of shooting duck with bow and arrow. You know what? I feel like
I do that all the time in Red Dead.
Yeah.
Redemption.
Using a bow and arrow
Yeah.
and a spear, I feel that's the only fear hunting.
True. That way you actually earn your killing. Or
exactly.
earn your prey, yeah.
Exactly. Like if you're gonna do it on their level. Or even though you're using a weapon, don't use a gun and
Fair play. It's like if me and you have some beef and you come to him with a weapon instead of come to me with your fist. I don't promote fighting, but you know what I say?
Oh, that brings to mind, I have a would you rather for you before I even do the moral dilemma.
Yeah.
Would you rather fight a chicken? I don't know if I asked you this one. Would you rather fight did I ask you this one?
I don't think so.
Would you rather fight a chicken every time you go into your car? Or would you rather fight a lion one time a year, but you don't know when?
No. Here what? I will fight this chicken.
Every time?
Yeah, man. Eventually, well, you know, come to think of it, that's a free meal every day. That's a free meal. You fight him, you grab him, you cook him later for dinner.
But remember, you're going into your car multiple times a day.
It's a good thing I own a scooter, not a car.
Yeah, but hypothetically, you'd be, let's say you're late for work one morning.
Or you have your kids.
Or you have your kids, you go into the car.
You have a friend every
300
time.
365 days of breaking necks.
That's tough. But fight a lion. How many times can you survive? How many years will you survive fighting a lion? You're getting older, Davin.
I don't think I would make it past the first year. Like, you plan to make it past the first year?
No, if I have to, Davin. But another thing is, I don't believe in fighting my fellow brothers as a lion. As a lion, I don't believe in fighting anybody from the pride.
So you are a lion?
I am a lion, don't you see?
Lions fight each other in the pride all the time.
Yeah, but
there is always the leader of the pack.
Yeah, but not unnecessarily.
The pride of lion.
Not unnecessarily.
There's
because one of us, chances are, has to come out dead.
You didn't? Did you watch Lion King?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all you need to know.
But
there's always one man with the lionesses.
One king.
One king.
Many queen.
Exactly. So I don't know how you expect to beat a lion.
What you know? Me can beat a lion.
You
know we can beat a lion.
Okay.
I wake up every day and I tell myself
that
if I survive today on earth, we can fight a lion.
You tell yourself that every morning?
Every morning.
You can fight, and that would be your mantra.
That's my mantra.
I can fight a lion.
I will and I can fight a lion.
How? Just how? Explain to me what do you need to defeat this lion?
What I need to defeat this lion? First of all, you need to be headstrong.
Alright.
You need to be physically fit.
Okay.
Mentally fit, because this lion can come at any given time. This lion can come in my birthday.
Yeah.
You must always strap with something.
Strap?
Strap with some piece of artillery.
Okay.
To face this lion.
Okay.
Because you can't go in a fist fight with this lion. This lion have fangs and teeth and all of these things.
No, but you
know?
see, you're a lion, so you can fight a lion a lion.
Yeah, man. I'm a lion, so I know what lions have. I would walk with Jah.
So
and that's it.
That's it.
Walk with God.
He's a mad bumbo clap, man. He's a mad. We think
Walk
you can't
with God.
When's the last time you saw a lion?
I've only seen lions in captives in zoos. You know, the last time I saw one was about 7 years ago, maybe. When I was in university, and we had some biology project to do, so we had to go to Hope Zoo to see lion. The lion's name at that time was Lucas. I don't know if Lucas is still alive.
Did you see that video? The guy at Hope Zoo put his
Jesus
finger in the lion cage,
Christ.
and the
What a man
lion
like what a man like that. Just like that, him losing finger. That's why kids, children, don't get ahead of yourself. Don't think that you're a lion king. Don't do that.
You are here saying that you can take out a lion. You know what? Leave in the comments. Would you be able to fight a lion, or would you rather fight the chicken every time you get into your car?
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
But
And it's less dark because people have been telling me that my moral dilemmas are too dark. They need some light in them.
they need some light. That's what they say.
They need some light because they're like, every week someone has to die. They're begging
Or
me.
every week, I'm put on a boat and I have to find a way to get myself off this boat.
Okay, it's been a while since you've been put on a boat.
Thank you, David.
It's been a while. But I have one dark one, and then for the next episode, I'll come up with some lighter ones because I didn't get this feedback until afterwards. So
Yeah.
I didn't have time to prepare a light one. That's why I did that. Would you rather? Okay. Moral dilemma of this week. What's your favorite activity to do, Tonniel?
In general?
Like physical activity, like family activity. What's your favorite? Like if you were to go on a family vacation, where would you go? What would you do? You go skating, skiing.
Yo, let me tell you this.
Hiking.
Yo, I have a dream family going out activity.
What's
have
that?
you ever been to have you ever seen these places like it's like a big place with a big obstacle course? And like for example, you have to like jump over things, climb ropes, water sports, maybe paintball, all of these things.
So you want to go like a fun activity course?
Yes, with my family. And my family is a very, very, very big family in terms of numbers. So even better.
Okay.
Honestly, that's my dream. I would love to.
That's your dream.
I would love to.
All right, let me ruin that dream for you.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Say for instance, you get married to this woman.
Mm-hmm.
She has a child from a previous relationship, right? That child is around 2 years old when you get married. And then eventually you're kind of like a stepdad to that child, even though the father...
Stepfather?
Yeah,
Stepfather?
you're playing the stepdad role, even though the kid's dad is still in the life, but because you're married to this woman now, like she lives with you.
Obviously.
She lives with you. You're married together, having a happy life. However, there is one thing that has always been a struggle. The kid has like a problem with her kidney. She has like this kidney disease, and the doctor says eventually in the future she will need a kidney transplant. But people, there are parents who struggle with children that are sick. So you've come to be a part of it, and because her dad, her biological father, is very active in her life, mainly because the illness. So he tries to play his part. He does his job. He does his role. He's there for her, right? Yeah. But then 2 years after, you have a child with your wife as well. So they're both growing up together. Basically, they're siblings together. But one's your stepchild. But you look at both of them and you think, these are both my kids.
Of
right?
course. Yeah.
So for an extended period, everything was fine. They were getting the kidneys treatment. You were helping. Dad was helping. Everyone was putting in, to ensure that the kid is fine. But then the doctor says it has come to a point where there has to be a transplant at some point, right? So for instance, your stepdaughter, at some point she got ill. And when she got ill, she's been ill like for months on end, like in the hospital, out of the hospital, in the hospital, out of the hospital, right? And for this period, your wife was struggling with it. She was so stressed, depressed, and it was also taking a toll on your biological daughter as well. So the entire family was struggling to cope and deal with it. Yeah. And you, in your wisdom, you spoke to your stepchild's dad and said, I think I'm going to take my wife and daughter to this theme park. I think they both need just a moment to escape the reality of this, just to see if you can make things a bit better for them. Even though her daughter will still be in the hospital, you just want to give them a day where they're not worried about that. So
Exactly. Yeah.
the kid's biological dad, he's like, yeah, I'll spend the time in the hospital. You too, you should definitely do this. Go on this trip. Enjoy it. Right? So you plan this. This is your dream trip, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So you go on this trip and everyone's having fun. For the first time in months, you've seen your wife smile, you've seen your daughter laugh. It's like
what
they've
a
just
relief.
they've just forgotten about the sister, your stepdaughter, and her daughter. For just one little glimpse, everything was fine. Like you felt like true happiness in that moment, even though you knew exactly what was going on. You just wanted them to have a good time for at least one day, because having someone sick in your family is never something easy, and it takes a toll on you emotionally, mentally, physically, and just having one day of escape was good enough. Okay? So you're having a great day, and while the day is coming to an end, your daughter says she wants to go on one more ride. Right? And you're like, oh, we really should go. Like, you know, we have to get back because, you know, even though you had this day out, you still want to check on your stepdaughter before you go home, and you want to get there for visiting hours. So you're like, we should go. But your daughter is like, Daddy, please, just one more ride, one more. And you say, okay, go. And she goes on this ride. And while she's on the ride, the unthinkable happened.
Jesus Christ.
While it's going up, one of the hinges fell out.
Jesus Christ, David.
And it fell. And you could see it. Her falling. And you heard her scream.
David.
Daddy!
Don't do this.
You heard her scream.
Don't do this, dog. Don't do this.
You heard her scream, Daddy.
Jesus Christ, David.
That's the last thing you heard her scream. And then, boom.
Jesus.
She was on the ground. Ambulance. Everyone's running there. She's unresponsive. Nothing's happening. No one touches her. Your wife starts crying. Everyone is panicking around until the ambulance gets there. And when the ambulance gets there, they tell you that they have to airlift her instead. That they have to call a helicopter because it's so serious. Yeah. Like she's severely injured. She's hit her head. Like she fell and hit her head. They could see the blood oozing from it. So they get her to the hospital. And while she's in the hospital, the doctors come to you and tell you that she's going to have to be on life support for some time. Right? And she's on life support for a few weeks. So now you have essentially 2 kids in the hospital. One on life support and one struggling with a bad kidney. Right? The one with the kidney, it has come to the point that the doctor says she needs a transplant within the next week. Otherwise, she will not make it. And because she has such a rare blood type, there are no matches except her sibling is a match. And that sibling is on life support. And you go back to the doctor and the doctor says, I don't think your daughter will ever wake up again. There's a slim chance, almost no chance that she will wake up. What you could, and he gives you the options like, we found out that there's a match with your stepdaughter. So she could get her kidney and your stepdaughter will live, because a kidney transplant is one of the ones that, you know, those are the routine transplants. So you know that there's a high success rate for those, right? And your wife looks at you. She's distraught. She can't choose. She can't make a decision. Right? For the stepdad, it's easy. It's easier for him because he's like, well, one gets to live, right?
Yeah.
So now you have to make a choice. Would you take your daughter off life support, knowing that her organs will go to not only saving your stepchild, but also saving other people as well?
Saving a family, saving a future.
Saving a future. Would you be able to take her off life support, or would you do nothing?
Doing nothing means that both of them will go.
Exactly.
I have to do something, dog.
But take her off. It's either take her off life support or essentially just do nothing. Like, what are you gonna do? Leave her on life support?
The thing is, I think I'd be forced to make a decision I don't want to make, because dog, what kind of fucking moral dilemma this, brother? Why you do this to me, David? Why you do this to me, dog?
It's just
Jesus
a simple
Christ.
question.
Yo, man, I like this more than my vocal emotions. Being that a quick story. So I used to have asthma. I have asthma, but I grew it out. You know, when I was younger, like between the ages of like let's say like 3 to 7, 3 to 6, I'd basically live in the hospital. So when like I would have an asthma attack, I would start wheezing, and they would give me my ventilator or whatever. Sometimes it worked, sometimes not, and I'd have to go to the hospital for them to take care of me. I used to see the kids there. I even made a friend. Yeah. He had something with his leg. He was broken, so they had to put like braces and such in his leg.
Yeah.
Me and him used to like be in the same hospital bed. That kid used to be there for months. Like thinking about it now, it really made me sad. I can see his face and everything. Eventually, we would talk and whatever when they would like leave me overnight to like do some tests and see if I'm getting better or whatever. I remember that friend. I don't remember his name, but I remember his face and everything. So like you telling me all of this, I was just thinking about like all of those experiences and seeing the kids in the hospital and all of this. It's nerve-wracking and heartbreaking, honestly. So to get back to the dilemma, it would be really hard for me to pull the plug on my own child, on any child, It's really hard, but if I do nothing, I'm taking 2 lives instead of 1.
Yeah.
So I would have to pull the plug. And what a moral dilemma, David.
Yeah, most people, it's tough for most people,
It's
like
tough,
to
dog.
sacrifice
It's tough. It's really
to sacrifice one child for a next, even if
It's
they
really
were both
tough.
your biological children. Like it would be tough.
Yeah.
But at least you made a choice that at the end of the day,
Save one.
save one.
And not-
Not even one. You're saving multiple.
Yeah.
Wait, you are you donating your organs when you die?
When I die, but the thing is, when you die, your organs, they die with you, most of them.
No. There's a time frame where they can be
you mean
harvested.
if
you have
okay, I get what you mean. Okay.
Like if you're gonna donate them, like to see if someone else can have them.
Of course, if my time has come, my time has come.
Yeah.
I won't try to stay longer than my time.
What if you like your heart? Would you donate your heart to someone?
I donate it to scientific research.
To science, not to someone?
Well, if I can donate to somebody,
because
then
like
I
the
would,
art transplant.
of course.
There's actually a few movies about it where someone has donated their hearts and they feel like they have become another person, like they've taken on
The heart, well, that is understandable. Because your heart might feel things differently from my heart. Or your heart might be a bigger heart than my heart.
Yeah, but that means you're saying that this physical manifestation of what we define as a heart determines how we feel. Whereas this just pumps blood. Like this is just an organ that pumps blood.
It does, and this might sound stupid, but you have to remember when you get nervous, your heart pump faster. When you see somebody you like, your heart get pumped faster. When you see somebody you liking somebody else, your heart go crazy.
It drop
crazy. Exactly.
But isn't that a manifestation of the brain though? Wouldn't the brain be the one that's sending these signals?
Yeah, man, the brain send these signals, but you don't feel it in your brain. You feel it in your chest and you feel it in your heart when these things happen to you.
Because that's where the blood is.
That's where it ends up. So, as much as people want to believe that, we think we love this person, I think it's our heart that really determines.
Yeah, because we can't do a brain transplant. Can you imagine a world where we can do brain transplant?
That would be a very dangerous world.
So I would just transfer my being into another
if
body.
That was the case, I don't like to call these names, but that guy from who tried to get rid of these people, they would take his brain. Mm-hmm. By that guy, his name starts with an H. You know who I'm talking about?
Who that?
What did I just do to you?
Who that?
What did I just do to you?
I need to know the name. You need to call the name. Which guy?
Let me.
Who?
Harder? You need me to hit you harder?
Who? Who's this guy?
Yo, me not call the name. Me not call the name. But that guy from that country that was once divided with a wall. West, right,
Adolf.
David, stop. Shit.
You know, there are theories that he's still alive as well. In Argentina.
And I believe it.
In
But the
Argentina.
thing is, but getting back to the brain transplant, if that was the case, those people would never die. People would never die. I would ask for somebody. Well, no, I wouldn't. Me, no. When I know when my time comes, I'm supposed to leave this physical plane and I will leave. But some people, who would want to get rid of Adol? Who would want to get rid of Mussolini? Who would want to get rid of King Leopold?
For real.
You know, they would just transplant their brains into somebody else and inject them into government or whatever, and that way they would still live. We would still be hearing Frank Sinatra sing today if that was the case.
Yeah, but singing would be, I would say singing is a manifestation of the physical, not the brain.
But it's the brain that thinks about the lyrics.
Yeah, like to write the music and stuff, but like it's a voice box. It's your voice, like that's a physical thing.
True. But his intelligence also, you know,
Alright, I suppose so.
helps compose the music and you know all
You
of
know
these
what?
things.
They can upload my brain into the cloud and let me live there.
No, you know that reminds me of, there's this Black Mirror episode of like a set of company who, when people die, they would upload their thoughts,
Oh yeah.
everything to a cloud,
Mm-hmm.
right? And from this chip, they would put it in a chip, and from this chip they could like put it into somebody else,
Oh god.
and you would basically still be living, but your body is no longer yours. You're just there. You're like at this desk and you have a laptop, you know, you control. I want to wink at this person. I want to eat this. I want to move my hand. You know, it's like that.
Yeah.
So it's like a remote control. Have you
you-
seen that episode?
I've seen that one, and there's also a series called Upload. It's on Amazon. It's essentially this, where this guy, he meets in a car accident and dies, and his girlfriend has his consciousness uploaded into like this cloud retirement. So like, instead of people dying naturally in this world, when you've reached your limit, instead of dying, they take your consciousness and upload it in this thing, and you live like in a 5-star resort doing stuff.
Digital
Yep.
cemetery.
Yeah, it's a digital cemetery. So they upload your consciousness into this digital cemetery,
Ooh.
and you live there. And this guy, he meets in an accident, and his girlfriend was very obsessed with him, and she was very rich, so she was able to afford this and upload him in it.
Yeah.
And she was so obsessed with him that she wanted to die so her consciousness could be uploaded, so she could be with him. But she didn't do this. Instead, she got this equipment to upload her consciousness there temporarily,
Just to see him.
But he thinks she's also dead. And she's the one paying for his consciousness to stay in the cloud. So basically, it was a system where you had to subscribe for your consciousness. So someone had to be paying like a monthly subscription for the consciousness to be up there, and she was the one paying this, and it was very expensive.
Dog.
And it turns out the reason that he got in the car accident was not an accident. He was targeted by the companies that own the digital cemeteries, the afterlife, afterlife.
And I don't find that so hard to believe.
No, and they did it because he was creating a digital afterlife for himself as a programmer, where it would be free for everyone to access.
You see that now? When you try to do things free,
Good series, man.
them get rid of you. But it's a really scary concept. I don't even want to think about it, because honestly, that episode of Black Mirror, the idea of this series is interesting, but I'd be cringing every time I watch an episode. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I would be cringing is because, believe it or not, people, what you see in movies is fantasy now until it actually happens.
It is the
And
future.
we're not so far from people uploading themselves to a cloud. Honestly.
Would you do it? Or would
No.
you?
When me dead.
And that was the thing in the series as well. There were people that were pro upload,
Yeah.
and then there were people that are like, when you die, you should die.
When you're dead, brother. Where may I try preserve my life for?
But what if that's the
Which
next
cloud?
What if that's the next natural step in human evolution though?
That is not natural. That's not a natural step. The natural step is for you to die.
Go back to the earth.
You go back to the soil. You plant a tree over yourself, and people eat good fruits from your labor, from your life.
That's how you wanna. You don't wanna be cremated.
Yeah, man. No. Tradition says in my family that we have to go under the earth. I want to be right beside my grandmother and grandfather.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Fear. I think this week we should be back with the game, brother. It's been a while since I've beaten you in the game. Like people are asking. So the 5-second game. Is it still here? We still have it.
Yeah, man.
The 5-second game, but we're running out of questions, and we're running out a lot of questions. So 5-second game, you ready?
Ready like
So,
ready.
The 5-second game, so we're in the first time listeners, is a game where we get 5 seconds to answer one question. Each question will have 3 answers to it. For example, if I ask, what are the 3 primary colors? I have 3 seconds to...
5 seconds. You have 5 seconds.
5 seconds to understand. 5 seconds. Guys, bear with me. Trust me, I've had a rough weekend. We have 5 seconds to answer, to list 3 things. If those 5 seconds go by and we don't answer it, we lose. We don't gain a point, and we have to do a forfeit. The forfeits are in this box, and they can be anything from drinking soy sauce, doing some push-ups, running in spot. Just sing a song. Sing a song. You'll see. Join in.
All the fish in the sea.
But every time you sing that song, crap you. No matter how tired I am today, like that song just wakes you up.
Well,
all right.
I've done my job.
Okay. 5-second game. You do it.
Right.
You do it. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Nothing wrong if you go first.
All right. Forfeit box and the question box.
5 seconds on the clock, Daniel.
Okay. You ready? All right. Let me do the timer first. So the questions range from general knowledge to Jamaican knowledge, but I think after we finish these set of questions, we'll change them up. So if you like any topics that you think would be great in a game, do it. That reminds me.
Shit.
I've been going to the pub trip. Oh, bumbleclaw.
Take it easy, man.
What's going on with me today? You see what I told you, dog? Like,
yeah.
Weekend was rough,
man.
dog.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry.
I've been going to some pub quiz. Pub quiz is on Thursday.
Yeah.
Have you heard that I'm a champion? Like, victorious.
You've been. So you see, this guy been practicing.
No, trust me. The questions are a lot different. But let's just say that I'm not only a victor at home. Yeah. I'm a victor abroad as well.
Yes, it seems.
You're not only playing with a normal person.
I'm not playing with anybody. Yeah. Pause. And pause. Now is the time where we ask you to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet.
Respect. All right. You want me to go first, or you want to go first?
You go first.
All right.
No. You know what? Since you have a rough social, we go first.
This is your chance to win, you know.
Let's choose from the yard.
Oh, you pick the question. You set your timer. Yeah, man. I don't care, brother. I didn't even say this in the beginning, but trust me. There's a reason why I'm wearing these glasses. You can't see my eyes. Rough, dog. Rough. My energy level low. Ask a question.
All right, so first question for the vein.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you name 3 famous explorers?
Columbus, Galileo,
Time. I'm sorry, my brother. I'm sorry.
I'm tired, yo. Fuck. My brain couldn't process it.
So, Columbus, definitely.
Oh.
Here's Marco Polo.
Marco Polo to China. Oh, God.
And Vasco da Gama. And if you want to say Mungo Park, that discovered the River Niger.
No, you know, my eyes are closed under these.
Yeah, sleep.
All right,
wake up.
What's my forfeit?
Wake up, Jamaica.
Yeah,
choose it.
Yeah, I know.
Pick your poison. Pick your
poison.
Don't pick too much poison.
All right, recite a famous speech or quote. Oh, I actually have one.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be a fun one. Like,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be one that you like.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Let me tell them one in the meantime. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. You believe in that?
Hmm?
You believe that you're the only one, you have the key to open in your own mind?
Of course.
Or them have the key for you and them lock with the key?
No one has the key for my mind, brother.
And you believe that education is really the key? Or miseducation is actually the key?
It depends.
You can miseducate.
Tonniel, no disrespect, bro, but
Alright, yeah, let me not get into
I
it.
don't have the mental capacity to
Yeah.
process that at such a deep level today. I swear to you. I swear. Next week, I promise you.
He has only he has a minimum amount of brain cells right now, people.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
promise you. But this one, this is one of my favorite. This is from an anime.
Let's see.
Most people overlook anime and how it ties into real life. Okay?
Anime, yeah, powerful.
Okay. This is from Uchiha Madara.
I've heard
Madara
that name
Uchiha.
before.
Okay. Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Listen everywhere you look in this world. Wherever there is light, there will always be shadows to be found as well. As long as there's a concept of victors, the vanquished will also exist. The selfish intent of wanting to preserve peace initiates war, and hatred is born in order to protect love. There are nexuses, casual relationships that cannot be separated.
Wow.
That's from an anime.
Wow. That sound like that sound powerful. That sound like that come from a Marcus Garvey. That sound like that come from a Kwame Nkrumah. Wow.
I don't think you want to classify those people with Madara.
No, I know I don't. It sounds like
Madara is more to a Adolf kind of.
Shit.
But the speech is powerful.
Don't look at the messenger. Look at the message.
All right. Next one. Pick. No, me
You
pick a
choose
question.
for me.
Yeah.
You choose
Jesus.
for me.
Let me set the time. Okay. Why? Today is your day, no, brother. I swear to you.
Make we see.
You get 300 disadvantage. Can you list 3 major mountain ranges?
No, I've heard this question before.
Brother, answer the question, please.
But I heard that question before.
Real?
Yes. We named this before.
All right. Is a fear person, yeah?
Yes, I am. And
Yeah,
I can tell you the same one that I tell you the last time.
Respect.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. This one's easy again. What are 3 major Jamaican tourist attractions that if anyone ever goes to Jamaica that they should see?
Duns River, Blue Lagoon, and Bob Marley Museum.
Okay. You win. So 1 point to you. Pick my next question, please. 1
Sure you
point
want
to
to
you.
play to the dog?
Yeah, man. Get the energy. Oh.
Light bright, no. It's bright.
Get the energy. We get the energy back. Get the energy back. If not, we just cut this out. Then look here.
Alright. Ready?
Yeah, man.
So, alright, my friend. Can you list 3 colors of the Jamaican flag?
Black, green, and gold. Thank God for that one. Thank your Father.
My
God.
gift to you.
Thank you, Father God.
My
All right,
gift.
so you're still leading 1-0, and this is your second question. All right, time.
Ready?
Okay. No, this one no.
What do you mean this one no?
Brother, you asked me to name 3 different fruits. What the fuck me ask you that? You know 5? Okay, that one here. All right. Can you name 3 types of renewable energy sources?
Solar, hydro, and fossil fuels. It's a renewable.
Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah.
Okay, no,
Fossil fuel
is
no
not
renewable.
Blood clot.
Thank God. Take your punishment. Take your punishment. Pick your poison.
Why me never say wind, brother?
You should have said the wind easily.
Shit. Perform an impression of a celebrity.
Oh, I love the money. I love the money. Which celebrity?
Celebrity. Which celebrity?
Can I pick the celebrity?
All right. Let's see if we can, hopefully.
Can you do Barack Obama?
Fuck, that motherfucker there. Barack Obama.
You know what? Do a Bob Marley impression. Easy one.
No, I want to try Barack.
All right.
As much as, you know,
All right, go on.
Barack
Go on.
is not my favorite uncle. Let me try. So, let me do one of his famous impressions. And this one happened for real people. The people of Flint County can tell you that this one actually happened.
Okay.
You remember the glass of water?
It is. There you go. You know, generally I have not been doing stunts here, but, you know. And this used a filter.
Go for it.
All right, so ask me a question.
What's your favorite color?
Well, I think the real question is like how many colors are there and how we should actually make an effort to include all colors in modern society.
You don't answer the question yet, brother. What?
And that is Barack Obama. He doesn't answer questions. You ask him something and he goes all the way around before answering your question.
So you're telling me Barack is Jamaican? You're telling me Barack is Jamaican?
He has African parents, so yeah, you know.
Question without
But
that.
the thing with the water, if you guys are listening in from America, everybody knows the case of Flint County and that they don't have proper drinking water. Obama was one to say that, you know, he's going to like get that out, whatever. I don't know if he did. He did actually. He tried, you know. But the thing is, when he went to the conference,
Yeah.
they gave him a bottle of water. They didn't give him tap water
Yeah, but
as a president. Davian, that's sending the wrong message. If you're telling me that now your water is clean, show me that the water is clean. Don't open the bottle.
I need to see my president
People from
drink tap water.
exactly.
For real.
People from Flint County were livid during that time.
Yeah, but
It was a spit in their face.
Maybe he had a brand deal. He had a heavy
Brand
deal.
blood clot.
What's the water in New York, man?
What that?
The water where everybody, when you go to New
The
York,
expensive one, smart water.
not smart. The ones that everyone has in their house, stacked in New York.
I don't know this one.
Oh God, you know
New Yorkers, put the name of this water.
the
in
water.
the comments.
What's it called? Oh my God, it's. No, pause. It's. I was gonna say something. You know what? I can't remember it. Not today.
We'll put it here if we get to
Okay,
it.
so you are. So it's still 1-1.
Yeah.
It's 1-1 now. Okay, perfect. So this is my third question. Let's go.
All right.
You know what? I'm getting my energy back in this game. You know, it's 1-1. It's leveled up.
Blood clot, Davian.
Don't tell me that, dog. Don't tell me
You're gonna
that.
take your passport today.
Don't tell me that. Oh,
Yeah, like
God.
your heads up. All right, so
My eyes are closed. I'm thinking about that. Like this.
think about everything Jamaica they know. Just start think now. All
Oh
right.
God.
Can you list 3 Jamaican desserts? Go.
Toto, coconut cake, peanut brickle. Enough that, dog. Get the 3 pints already, dog. Get the 3 pints already, cause me can beat them sweet potato pudding, rum cake, fruit gizzard, toto,
Him having passport.
Easter bun.
Easter bun. Right.
All right. Final
second.
question for you. You want if you get this one, it ends on a tie.
All right.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. You want it end on a tie or you want?
My friend, I think you're good enough to be on my level. I think I'm good enough to be on your level. So
All right.
if we tie, we tie.
Okay. It's fuckery.
Brother, why you skip the question?
I'm asking you questions, brother. Some of these questions need no. I'm not asking any respectable person that.
Hold on, we'll see what this say.
No, we need to make the question. I'm going to make the questions more difficult.
Name 3 countries in Asia. It's a hard question, listen now.
How is that a hard question? 3 countries in Asia? You can name 10 to 15 countries in Asia right now.
Can I?
Yes.
Let that be my question then.
All right, name 10.
In 15 seconds.
Okay, 10 countries in Asia in 15 seconds. All right. Let's see if we're going to get some Asian fans. Okay, go. 10 countries in Asia.
India, China, Japan, North, South Korea, Singapore, Bali, Philippines.
Bali is not a country.
Taiwan, Hong Kong.
Hong Kong is not really a country. So your Bali, you miss. Bali is the capital of Indonesia. Hong Kong is a state in China. Well, they're not I don't think they're classified as a country.
Not yet.
I don't know if they're classified as a country.
It's a tricky thing.
And you also say Taiwan, which is in debate.
No, Taiwan is not in debate. They have a flag.
Yeah.
I've met Taiwanese people. If you tell anybody from Taiwan that you are Chinese, they will.
Me know. It's not my debate or my thing, but
You know, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Did you say Philippines?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have a tie this week, people. We'll make the questions more difficult. I think the questions need to be more difficult. Like, I should not be able to answer these questions when I'm hungover, half tired, and half asleep. Like, it's too easy. Tonniel needs his mental prowess tested just like I do. And this is my practice. So when I go to the pub quizzes, like, I need to come out victorious, and they don't ask these questions. A question,
No.
You know football?
Yeah, I know a ball game.
Okay. How many rules do you think there are in football?
Good question. Can I give you a range?
No, there's a number, and I'm gonna give you I'll give you a hint as well.
All right, tell me how close I am to the.
Less than 20. There are less than 20 rules in football.
Oh, shit.
20 official laws, regulations.
I would say there is 11 rules.
Wrong. I say 11 because 11 people on the side.
Yeah.
Wrong.
All right, 15.
Close, but wrong.
Huh?
17 rules.
17.
17 rules.
That's good enough.
Okay. Which football player do you think has the most international goals?
There's a player called Romario from Brazil.
Nope, wrong. Which international goals with a country? Who do you think has the most?
Alan Shearer.
Wrong.
Shit.
Most people would say Cristiano Ronaldo,
No, I wouldn't say. Because I know better.
but it's a woman.
Ah.
Christine Sinclair.
You mash me up with that, man.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
like, this was a few questions I got asked, and we got them all wrong on the pub quiz. All right. Now for your favorite section.
Yes.
And this section will bring the highs to life. What's your theme today? You have a theme today? How are you feeling this week?
Hip hoppy, you know.
Hip hoppy. No.
Yeah, hip hoppy.
That's actually new from you though. Normally you don't put any hip hop. I can't even think. Is there one hip hop song?
What you say? My brother, yeah,
You
listen
put
to all
Tony
kinds of
Braxton.
music.
No,
now.
I'm not
Yes.
saying. I mean in the Tonniel's tunes. Like,
No. There is not a
Is there a
single
hip
hip hop song.
you put a Tony Braxton.
I put
in
an
it, man?
R&B song. I put R&B songs from Erykah Badu
Yes,
and Cleo Soul,
but not a hip hop
but
song.
not any hip hop songs.
So
So
now-
today is the first day I'm going to actually include hip hop, and I would say this now. Hip hop is like my least favorite genre.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can.
for many reasons.
I don't think you have to explain why it's your least favorite because
Yeah,
some people's favorite genre will be pop,
or jazz.
country music, reggae, dance. You know, one thing in Jamaica, you know, is that Jamaicans listen more hip hop and R&B than reggae and dancehall.
A lot of people might find that amazing, but yeah, it's a reality. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a matter of the amount that there is to amount of songs there are consumption. Like there's so much.
There's so much more than dancehall and reggae, honestly.
Yeah.
I won't put dancehall and reggae as the best music in the world or the best sounding music. There's like everything is just different, and there's so many songs and genres of music that you can't just be stuck on one or two. Honestly, that's how I feel about music.
Yeah.
But
And so-
reggae sweet.
And sometimes the songs that you listen on a day to day aren't the songs that you want to play in a club on a day to day.
No.
Because when you go to a club, you expect a certain vibe. Whereas when you're at home, you normally play the music to how you feel.
Yeah.
how you feel in that moment.
Yeah.
But when you go out, it's like you have no control over that. So you just listen to whatever is there in order to get. The aim is
Hype,
to get
yeah.
you hyped and happy based on the event that you go to. If
Yeah.
you go to a jazz, you know you want a mellow flow for that
go
night.
cool, you know,
Yeah?
yeah.
But if you go to a club,
You expect. The,
you go to a EDM, you go to a hip hop, anything.
Yeah.
You go for
You
that.
know what
you go
I
for that
wonder?
vibe.
I wonder if people go to clubs to listen to jazz. Like a club, not a banquet or a like a live performance. I wonder if people go to or a live performance like setting. I wonder if people go to clubs.
Like a nightclub for jazz.
A nightclub for jazz.
Jazz is a different kind of music. Like you wouldn't be dancing to jazz. You'd be
What?
most people are there.
What?
Okay. Most jazz bars that you go to, right?
Yeah.
What are people doing? They're sat there.
Touch your mouse.
They're sat there, chilling,
Yeah,
listening
man.
to the music, sitting on a nice date. It's a good vibe. And sometimes you don't really. You don't go to a jazz to be doing this.
That's
in a
you,
nightclub.
Davin. That's you, Davin.
Oh, okay.
Put me in Put me in a club playing jazz, and you will see me come alive.
With jazz.
Me I tell you, dog. I wonder if you feel like a joke. Me I tell you, when me take off all my glasses, brother. I know joke me I make, you know. Me love jazz. Like me honestly can tell you that me like if me don't say me love anything on this earth, me can tell you say jazz are one of the things that me love. Why me love it? It just so spontaneous. It don't exactly have to have an order, and it works. It really drives me. Like
Yeah?
for real, like jazz. I love jazz. People might say this man is an old man. This man living in the 50s or the 60s. But jazz,
No,
Trust me.
nothing wrong with that. dog.
it relax me. Like it give you, jazz is a whole experience.
Give you a
It's
different
not
kind
just
of
music,
clarity.
it's a whole experience.
Give you a different kind of clarity.
Yeah, man. Jazz, man. Jazz.
I can't see that.
Jazz.
I can't see that. Love
Jazz.
your jazz. Dog, man, I fight out your thing, dog. You love
No,
your jazz.
no, I know that, man. Watch you know.
Yeah. All right, do your tune them.
Watch you know. Let's get into some jazz, people. So this week is the hip hop version, let's say, you know. I have some good songs on this one. You might know some of them. So the first one is by Notorious Biggie Smalls,
B.I.G.
with a song on his Life After Death album called I Got a Story to Tell.
Yeah.
And this story, for some men, it might be a familiar story. So this story that he has to tell, he's telling it to his boys, how he went to you know, a club and he met a girl. He got her number and everything, and you know, he went out on a date with her one day, and they decided to go back to her crib. Everything was going well. You know, them roll out the herbs, them whatever. Them do them thing. And then later, in the middle of it, he heard a knock on the door. Honey, I'm home. Is our man. Come home. Yeah, and Biggie's a gangster.
For real.
Him roll strap. So him said to the girl, you have to make some kind of story because, come on, what's this? I never know you had a man. And when he came, he robbed the guy. He was like, like him and the girl, like him and Biggie and the girl, like made it in a way that it was a robbery and the boyfriend came in into the middle of the robbery.
I'm gonna steal that one.
And he robbed the boyfriend and he just left. He forgot about the girl. He didn't talk to the girl after that.
And the boyfriend is none the wiser. We just baby, we got robbed.
Yeah, because if the girl tells him that I know who robbed us,
Yeah.
that's another problem.
Yeah.
You know?
So all Biggie
Yeah, man.
did,
I got a story to tell
he
by
robbed-
Biggie Smalls.
he stole her virtue.
Just be my brother. Next song on the list is Gliding. Gliding. You know that song?
No. Sing peace side. Come on, you
No,
know.
the thing is, I don't know the song. I know the song say, when I'm on my road, I'm gliding. I'm gliding.
I don't
Yeah.
know that one, but that
So-
sounds cool.
So Gliding by Slothe and Pasileoe. I don't know if I'm saying this correctly. Next song is While We're Young by Jenny Aiko. I love Jenny. I love her music.
Yeah, she,
You know, this song is saying like, let's just go crazy while we're young. Let's do everything we want. Let's not care what anybody wants to say. Let's just feel it. Let's just Let's just have this feeling of young love, cause nothing is hot like young love.
Young love make the blood boil, man.
Trust me, dog.
Make me turn off the Netflix. Let me turn off the.
Ooh, trust me. And next song on the list is "Doves in the Sky" by SZA or SZA, featuring Kendrick Lamar.
Brother, you know which SZA song was? This is a good song.
So this song is a song singing about. We even talked about this before. Oh, the Pum Pum just rule life.
Yeah.
Pum Pum is a heavyweight champion. You know the things you won't do, you will do for Pum Pum.
Pum Pum motivates.
And this song is a
Pum Pum motivates.
it motivates.
But my favorite, you know the SZA song Snooze?
Snooze, no.
I can't lose. The tune bad, bad. Yo,
I have a song to
brother,
listen to when I go home.
that tune
Yeah.
there, I swear to God. When you don't know that when you listen to that tune, the dog.
Yeah.
You know, like how the Silly Indian them hit
Yeah.
in Jamaica? That Snooze song there. It's like
Really?
it's a girl singing a song
Yeah.
and it transcend. For man enjoy, man I sing it.
Ah, yeah.
Oh God, man. That
Wow,
tune there, Snooze. Put
SZA.
SZA.
I put it in my
Plus,
to
There's
listen.
something about SZA as well. Like,
Yeah. She's special. She's a special artist, man.
you know, when I look at her, it's like you don't expect. It's like she just seems so down to earth and humble and welcoming. Like
I understand,
you,
yeah.
you feel like she's the kind of artist that you can actually approach.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she doesn't seem like, you know, when a person is a celebrity, there are levels to it, right?
Yeah, there are.
There are levels to it. You know who's approachable and how you can approach them. But I feel like she's the kind of person, like, I feel if I saw her on the street, I could go up and say hi to her without feeling any
Any
form
kind of
of
pressure, or, you know, this is a
Yeah,
celebrity, have to
she-
talk a certain
she-
way. Let me ask him a question.
She just feel like one of the people. Plus, she's very good looking as well, so that helps.
Yeah, man, a very beautiful woman, SZA.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man. You know what? New crush unlocked, SZA. New celeb crush unlocked, SZA.
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 What her name? You know, I would have liked to find out how she get her name. SZA. Rasta.
Lose.
You see why you have to listen music, dog? Listen music, man.
Okay.
And-
yeah, one more.
The last one on the list is by extension, Sad.
It's just
I think everybody knows this song. This song is
Yeah.
it's a nice trap, hip hop song, you know?
Yeah.
Trap song. Nice.
Extension. When I heard that boy, you know, when I heard his name, I could not pronounce it.
Me either, until I heard like people saying it.
Because it's a extension.
Yeah. I used to say the
What
three
is-
X's.
It's just extension, no?
Extension, yeah.
Yeah. Spell and I'm like, why am I struggling to say this? And he's just probably just said, oh, I'm extension, but I'm spelling it differently.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Extension.
Pick up yourself, R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah, man.
R.I.P. Biggie as well. Don't forget to say that.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Yeah, but we got some ones that are winning. SZA.
SZA.
My
Link up.
My number is +34 or you can beep. Or you can find me on Instagram at Davane. I am willing to go wherever you are.
He's willing to cross any mountain, climb any mountain, cross any sea,
You can
climb the highest peak.
SZA. Yeah, I might. SZA, but then SZA, you know what? SZA is at the top of the list.
The top of the list.
So I have a celebrity crush
The
list.
most
Big up yourself.
beautiful of them all.
No, it's just, you know, like when that's one of my weaknesses though. When a woman can sing,
Really?
yeah.
Ah.
Like if she can, when she, most men would be like when she can cook and she can dance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those are fantastic attributes, but the singing, just different. And you know, I'm always saying I don't like music, but a woman that can sing, dog, like
yeah.
I don't know why. I think it just brings this level of peace around the house. Like
That might be the one to get you to listen to music.
I just want to listen to her sing.
Yeah.
Just listen to her voice. Like when she's cooking, she's singing. When she's cleaning, she's singing.
Wow.
Those things just bring me peace and make me feel like I'm in a house of happiness.
Yeah, when people sing or whistle, usually in a happy place. Usually, yeah.
Yeah, picture that. Picture this is a good story now. You come home and you just see your girlfriend there singing. Even if she has the music in the background, she's singing, cooking, cleaning and stuff. And you come home and you're just there like, yes. This is a life. I don't need anything else to be happy. I don't need anything. Just seeing her in her element, happy. I just feel like, wow, I feel fulfilled.
Got accomplished, yeah.
Fulfilled. That's all I want. Just seeing her happy.
Wow. That's all we want. That's all we want. We're not really. We're not very complicated. We're not very complicated.
For real.
You know, that's all we want.
Just peace. Just
Yeah,
peace
man.
and your partner happy. But that's it.
And that's the end of another episode. Thank you for joining us.
And thank you for
We appreciate the support.
understanding the sunglasses today. Thank you. I've had a rough weekend, but a great weekend. Thank you, God, for making me live through it and being alive and enjoying these experiences. I'm very blessed.
We never big up nobody today.
I'm big enough. I big
Make we
up
big up.
SZA.
Big up SZA. We have to tag her when we upload
Big up
this one.
SZA.
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 Link up.
SZA, I'm single. SZA,
Yeah, show your shot. Show your...
I'm single. What? I can cook.
What is a casting coach?
Pause. Bumbleclad. Pause for that blood. Yo, me done.
Oh, got me.
You just said that. Yo, cut that. You just said that. You said me pass till next year? Or you pass till?
Pass till next year.
Yo, pick up yourself.
No, your pass cancel out. No.
Your pass, menopause. Pick up yourself, SZA. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
See you on the next one. We out.
We out. YaadMan Podcast are the one. The YaadMan Podcast. Tell you about the YaadMan Podcast. The YaadMan Podcast. Tell you about the YaadMan Podcast. The YaadMan Podcast. Tell you about the YaadMan Podcast. The YaadMan Podcast. Tell you about the YaadMan Podcast.
Subscribe now. We out.